Welcome back to NYSE TV Live. The latest NYSE Tech Summit, which took place this week in San Francisco, brought together C-suite leaders of NYSE-listed companies, as well as other innovators who are driving technology across the space. Hyun, NYSE's head of U.S. capital markets, joins me now with more on the Tech Summit and, of course, other items for us to look forward to. Bonnie, welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back here.
Yes, so happy to have you joining, of course, on the East Coast after your time on the West Coast. What were some of your takeaways from the SF Tech Summit?
Yeah, I mean, again, it was fantastically attended in terms of a combination of amazing CTOs, CIOs, and executives from our listed community, as well as really amazing startups and founders. And I think thematically, not super surprising, there was a lot of AI in every single conversation, starting with the reception the night before, and obviously our full number of speaking panels during the day. But I think what's really interesting is we think about sort of now we're in sort of the second year of all of these things.
Yes.
And as you know, AI moves so quickly. We're now moving away or have moved away from the conversations about LLMs, and now we're into agentic.
Yes.
But more importantly, I thought what was really interesting this year was really talking and double clicking into the applications of AI, because I feel like that's where we're really starting to look at where the innovations and where these LLMs can take us. And so, hearing from things like how we can think about using AI to understand, prevent, and do preventive care, such as in cancer, how we think about it from a cybersecurity as well, preventing the bad actors to get in, and as well as, more importantly, at the end of the day, it is a very data-driven society that we live in. Mm-hmm. And how do we, again, leverage these data sets to help analytics, to help efficiencies, to help productivity? So again, thinking not only about the infrastructure of what AI is doing and how we're building it from the GPU up, but more importantly then thinking about it from the application side of it and how we, as consumers, as business leaders, really can leverage the AI phenomenon.
It's incredible just how quickly we see this technology accelerating. Bonnie, anyone in particular, any speakers, any attendees that really stuck out to you at this year's Tech Summit in San Francisco?
I have to say, the one session that I sat in that was very engaging was about preventive care and using AI. And it's the CEO's Andrew Lacey, the company is Prenuvo, and the amount of things that they're doing innovatively to help, again, make sure while we feel like we're doing the right things from a health perspective in terms of working out, in terms of our diet, there's nothing like kind of getting an in-depth scan and really making sure, are there anything out there that we're not aware of? And I think that is such an amazing use case that we can all benefit from.
Yeah, a proactive approach, it sounds like, with the help of technology.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
There's so much that we can chat about, Bonnie, and another thing that I do want to focus on, of course, May being AAPI Heritage Month. Take us through some of the ways that you are honoring and celebrating that, including here at the Stock Exchange.
Yes, it is something that's so near and dear to my heart. And I was privileged to host the very first annual AAPI celebration for NYSE 3 years ago. And what was amazing with that was how many business leaders came and really wanted to unite together and make sure that we continue to build this amazing community. Because at the end of the day, what I love about the New York Stock Exchange is that we are, advocates, and we are a place to connect various different folks. And AAPI is not any different there. So this year, we've got over 200 people coming in.
Amazing.
Including amazing leaders. And Kristen, I'm so excited that you're going to be a part of it this year for the first time ever. And hopefully not the last, but we're thrilled to have amazing leaders across different industries, across different roles. And again, the point is not only to celebrate what they've done for this community, but really to inspire and to elevate others as they think about, how do we make sure we're building an amazing, inclusive community for all.
I'm so looking forward to it as well, Bonnie. I know you and I will continue that coverage. One more thing that I want to ask you about before we have to let you go here is RSA, a big cybersecurity conference a few weeks ago in San Francisco. The NYSE had a major presence there. What were some of your top takeaways from that event?
Wow, it's been a busy month for me, hasn't
Yes.
it? I would say, again, going back to the Tech Summit side of things, I think AI is also very prevalent in some of the conversations around the folks we met, and we were privileged to meet and have conversations with many of these startups that are focused again on things around agentic AI, and it's really using AI in cyber to protect AI.
Yeah.
And so I think that's really thematically what I'm seeing. Again, not surprising. There's this whole domino effect of what's happened ever since January of 2023 around making sure as how did everything around AI evolve, right? And again, that is where it's really, really important. But I also have to say it was super fun to be partnering with RSAC on this, where we did an amazing opening bell actually in their Innovation Sandbox Summit. And that is an amazing event in terms of, again, thinking about where innovation is touching cyber and where that is going. And hopefully one day they'll come here and ring the bell.
Yes, we are so looking forward to that indeed. Bonnie Hyun joining me in studio. She's the New York Stock Exchange's head of U.S. capital markets in from SF. Bonnie, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great to have you.